All right, looks like we got our level 15 starts from Asunaro and Hebo-Mai. Level 15 is both of these players' strong suits, so I can't wait to see how both of these players are going to build up. Anyways, start off the game with both players set up for their first Tetris. Hebo-Mai now holding out a little bit too long for this eyepiece. Going to burn down for a single. And a simul Tetris for Asunaro and Hebo-Mai. 20,000 and 19,000. And Asunaro takes the lead, but Hebo-Mai takes it right back. 40,000. And, ooh, couldn't make an adjustment with that LP soon enough. And now Asunaro is going to be prevented from scoring. However, Hebo-Mai is clean. And Asunaro is ready to start scoring from row 2. So slightly dirty, but not necessarily dangerous, especially at this speed. And a simul Tetris again, 79,000 to 63,000. Now, Asunaro running into a little bit of issues, and Hebo-Mai currently in the lead. So Asunaro needs to survive this. Does have a long bar dependency over there in column 6. Puts a T-piece in there. Now has a long bar dependency over there in column 1. He's going to go ahead and burn the stack down. Would love to get a long bar. There it is. Opens it up. That's going to burn a double. Meanwhile, Hebo-Mai playing incredibly clean here. He's going to knock down Tetris. 143 to now 162 to 77,000. Crazy game right now for Hebo-Mai. Playing with such high efficiency. 182,000. Generally, from level 15 start, 200k at 50 lines means that you've really just been efficient with Tetrises. That's what Hebo-Mai has been doing. You might actually see him go for a center well here. Looks like he's going to be holding out for the right pieces. Now holding out for a long bar. And, ooh, unfortunate. Couldn't get really any pieces to deal with that. And is really committing to the center well. Lost a couple of potential points. Meanwhile, Asunaro able to burn this all the way down after knocking down a dirty Tetris. 123 to 189. Now, Asunaro, can we get this T-spin? Yes, the first successful T-spin hit today. There's a lot of T-spins that were set up, but none were hit. As either they just didn't get the piece or they missed a T-spin. And Hebo-Mai going aggressive. He's going for the center well Tetris. Waiting for the long bar. Where's the long bar? Finally gets it. Knocks down a Tetris. Hebo-Mai now might go for another center well Tetris. Starting to get up a little bit high though. He's going to burn down for a triple. No longer Tetris ready. And could have had an opportunity to set up there. Goes for a tuck instead. Now, Hebo-Mai 242, Asunaro at 153. And Hebo-Mai holding out for this long bar to hopefully burn out this double. Hebo-Mai now Tetris ready. Asunaro still running into some difficulties. Ooh, that's a rough drop for misdrop for Asunaro. Able to get the long bar all the way over. He can survive this, but he's going to need some good pieces. Long bar would have been useful one piece earlier, but he's able to burn this down. However, 126,000 point deficit between both of these players. Hebo-Mai just really showing how efficient he could play on level 15. And he's going to transition to level 16 at 307,000. Asunaro now 10,000 points away. Or not 10,000 points away, 10 lines away from transition. No longer 10 lines, but now 6. And Hebo-Mai 349. One more line, they're going to transition to level 17. Looks like Asunaro just trying to get clean. It's going to come down to Asunaro's ability to come back in the post-transition in order to stand a chance to take game 1. And both of these players do have some ability to play in post-transition. And ooh, Hebo-Mai is running into some danger here. Can he get a piece over to the left? Can he get that T-piece over? No, he does not. Hebo-Mai tops out at 351. This is still possible for Asunaro to take the game. It's definitely in clean enough position to do so. However, it is going to require him to play on level 19 and beyond. Needs the J piece, doesn't get it. He's going to set up for a dirty here. And ooh, doesn't burn it down quite cleanly enough. 5 lines away from the level 18 transition, and he'll be 10 lines away from level 19. Just going to burn it down, keep it safe. 164,000 is a tall order to ask. But now he can score 2 Tetrises here to take at least 40-ish thousand points off of that load. Holding out for the long bar. Burns out and double 1 more Tetris. And he's going to transition at 217. Now he's going to have to score at least a Tetris or 2 and then line out to kill screen in order to take this game. Is he going to set up for the center well? Oh no, misdrops. And those misdrops are going to be lethal. And Hebo-Mai is going to take game 1 at 351,000. I'm running out of water bottles. So, fantastic start for both of these players. Hebo-Mai just played level 15 with some incredible efficiency. And unfortunately, Asunaro was unable to match that efficiency. And when it came time to chase down the score in post-transition, one misdrop too many did him in. But now we're going to be shortly moving on to game 2, which I assume we're going to be starting on level 15 again. Hebo-Mai was the higher seed in that case, so he chose level 15. So it's up to Asunaro to choose either level 15 or 18. And looks like we actually have a level 18 start this time. Faster speeds, less maneuverability, and by the looks of it, both of these players are DAS players. So, Hebo-Mai now Tetris ready. Asunaro was the first to knock down the Tetris out the 2. Hebo-Mai just waiting for the long bar. It's going to knock down the Tetris. 25,000 for Hebo-Mai. Nice little overhang there. It's going to be another Tetris for Asunaro. 46,000 for Asunaro. 25,000 for Hebo-Mai. Hebo-Mai now Tetris ready, holding out for the long bar. And that's going to be a boom Tetris for Asunaro. Hebo-Mai still running into a lot of early game droughts here. But they're going to knock down a Tetris. 50,000 for Hebo-Mai. Asunaro at 76,000. Almost a tie game now. Asunaro does have a little bit of complications in their board that they're going to have to deal with before they can score any more Tetrises. Well, they could potentially set up for a dirty if they can structure it right. But that misdrop is going to prevent that. Now, Asunaro is going to have to try and dig out of this in an efficient manner. We saw how efficient Hebo-Mai was on level 15. And even though we are moving at a slightly faster speed, it isn't unreasonable to think that Hebo-Mai can maintain roughly around the same efficiency on level 18. Especially when you give him a lead like this. But ooh, a couple of unfortunate placements by Hebo-Mai. Needs to find some way to burn this down. And triple flipping right here. It's going to knock down Tetris. Now he's going to have to burn this down. Meanwhile, this is Asunaro's chance to catch back up. 50,000 point lead for Hebo-Mai right now. Is Hebo-Mai actually going aggressive? Oh my gosh. No, he's going to take this conservative burn. It looked like for a second he was going to continue to go aggressive. Now Hebo-Mai trying to get Tetris ready. Could potentially be going dirty, but after that misdrop, might just try and burn it down and keep it safe. And man, these pieces aren't looking too hot for Hebo-Mai. However, Asunaro has been unable to capitalize this entire time. But Asunaro is now about to get clean, looking for a couple more pieces, and after that single, they're ready to start scoring for Tetrises once again. But they set up an I piece dependency, followed up by another J piece dependency, and once again, back in the dig. However, Hebo-Mai cleaning out of that garbage with incredible efficiency is now ready to start scoring Tetrises once again. Still has maintained just about a 40,000 point lead, almost 50,000. And that's going to be a boom Tetris for Hebo-Mai, but that's going to be a fatal hang over there for Asunaro, hanging the long bar over there in column 3, unable to get any piece over. It's going to top out at 121. Hebo-Mai takes game 2. That I don't know the answer to. I agree. That would have been a pretty nice match. All right, looks like we're waiting. And here we go, level 15. Once again, another level selection selected by Hebo-Mai, as he is the higher seed out of these two. Level 15 just seems to be Hebo-Mai's golden level. And start the game off with both players getting Tetris ready with some incredible speed here. However, it looks like we might be seeing an early... No, we're not just going to see a dirty Tetris from Asunaro, but Hebo-Mai is going to knock down the first clean Tetris. Asunaro knocks down the second, but Hebo-Mai knocks down the third. 39,000 for Hebo-Mai, 21,000 for Asunaro. Hebo-Mai taking an early 2 Tetris lead. 37,000 now, separating both of these players. Asunaro must win this game in order to go to a game 4. Another Tetris for Asunaro. We see that Asunaro is definitely capable of surviving all the way up until level 19 transition, and even in the level 19 transition to some extent. However, Hebo-Mai just plays with such amazing efficiency on level 15. And that's kind of been the story from Hebo-Mai all day today. As soon as they pick level 15 stars, Hebo-Mai has just been scoring consistently. I'm not sure if Asunaro has a Twitch channel, but I believe Hebo-Mai does. Anyways, Hebo-Mai knocks down another Tetris, 136,000, 31 lines. Really some incredible efficiency being displayed by Hebo-Mai. Asunaro set up for a center well Tetris, going to knock down a center well. 85,000 for Asunaro. Asunaro now potentially going for another slightly dirty right well Tetris. Looks like he's setting up for one. He's Tetris ready. And we're going to see a simul Tetris from Hebo-Mai and Asunaro. 175 to 106. And Asunaro knocks down another Tetris, 125. Only 50,000 point disparity between them. However, Hebo-Mai increases it back to 69,000. But then Hebo-Mai, my bad, Asunaro knocks it back down. Looks like he's going to stay clean from now on. Hebo-Mai just maintaining this beautiful stack. Getting a little high, but does get a long bar to knock the stack down 4 lines. And now Hebo-Mai is Tetris ready once again. It's going to be another Tetris for Hebo-Mai. 235,000 at 54 lines. Truly some great pace here. However, Hebo-Mai does have an L piece dependency. Needs to hold out for the L or an I piece. And looks like he's not going to get either. And so we might see Hebo-Mai go for a slightly dirty. Or no, it looks like Hebo-Mai is going to go for center well. Meanwhile, Asunaro, a 73,000 deficit, is going to knock down Tetris. Goes to 187,000 and was almost Tetris ready for that long bar. And Hebo-Mai is going to knock down another Tetris. 187 for Asunaro, 261 for Hebo-Mai. We might see Hebo-Mai continue to maintain this dirt. No, it's going to just go ahead and burn it out. Meanwhile, Asunaro cutting down the lead just to only 58,000 points. Hebo-Mai now trying to get the right piece to put in that gap. And unfortunately doesn't get it in time. Now Asunaro only 2 Tetrises behind. Hebo-Mai is starting to run into a little bit of trouble. Nice little T-piece adjustment right there. Hebo-Mai just trying to dig out. But that Tetris is going to bring Asunaro 1 Tetris closer to tying up the game. Hebo-Mai now does a nice smart move, getting the long bar over there to the left. Interesting tuck. And now Asunaro takes the lead. 111, now not 100, my bad. 10,000 points in the lead. Hebo-Mai now trying to burn this down. It's going to burn down a double. Love the piece to burn down. And that's going to burn down a triple. Now Hebo-Mai can start scoring for Tetrises once again. And both of these players are neck and neck. However, Hebo-Mai is ahead on lines. Just ahead by 5. And Asunaro with a clean Tetris board can definitely tie it up by transition. 304,000 for Hebo-Mai. Asunaro at 292 is going to burn a triple and knock down a Tetris, bringing him up to 316. Hebo-Mai now looking for good pieces to at least transition with. Is going to burn out a double. And Hebo-Mai getting all cleaned up. However, he is 1 Tetris behind. And he has a limited time before we get to level 19. However, Asunaro running into some complications here. He's going to transition at 339,000. And he's clean, Tetris ready. Hebo-Mai now at level 17, holding out for the long bar. Asunaro next down, Tetris 361. Hebo-Mai answers right back, 339. And ooh, slight misdraw. Looks like a little bit of a late skill stop by Hebo-Mai. Now Hebo-Mai is going to have to try and find some way to navigate through this. Does have 10 lines left before transition. However, Asunaro is playing incredibly clean. And Asunaro might be on the way to perform a reverse sweep here. Hebo-Mai is going to have to score some points in the post-transition in order to overtake Asunaro's score. The Tetris here won't be enough. But he is going to get one. 372 to 392. Hebo-Mai in the lead by just about 7 lines. He's going aggressive, setting up for this last Tetris. He's Tetris ready. He He can tie the score up by transition, and there it is. In the lead by only 6, now 1,000 points. We're gonna be seeing Hebo-Mai really would love the long bar here. Long bar is not coming. Long bar is not coming. And after an S burst, Hebo-Mai is not going to be able to complete the chase down. And Asunaro takes game 3. It looks like we might be starting this next game on level 15. And yes, we have another level 15 start from Hebo-Mai and Asunaro. This is Asunaro's chance to force a decider between Hebo-Mai, but this is Hebo-Mai's chance to end it. And after this, we'll be going to the main event, where it's going to be SQR versus Corion. A Tetris Grandmaster versus a top 32 contender of this past CTWC. And I believe SQR is a Grandmaster as well. Anyways, Asunaro is going to knock down a dirty Tetris, putting him in an early lead, 19,000 to 7,000. But Hebo-Mai answers right back, 26,000 for him. Both players with incredible clean builds. Asunaro knocks down a Tetris. Hebo-Mai holding out for the long bar. There it is. Hebo-Mai is going to knock down another Tetris, 45,000 to 40,000. And Asunaro knocks down a Tetris right back. It's like this time we're going to be seeing some back and forth between both of these players. Hebo-Mai is pushing down, so we can expect to see him ahead in lines. 84,000 for Hebo-Mai. 62,000 for Asunaro. Hebo-Mai burns down a double. Tetris ready. Asunaro still maintaining Tetris ready. He's going to burn a single. Knock down a Tetris, and so is Hebo-Mai. Hebo-Mai with a nice little burn there to get rid of that O covering up the hole. And Hebo-Mai Tetris ready is going to knock down another Tetris. We're seeing some very nice smart moves here by both players, and we're seeing some high efficiency as well. By the looks of it, it looks like both players are playing on almost the exact same pace, if not separated by at least a Tetris. Anyways, Asunaro's Tetris ready. Almost had a misdrop over there with that L, but was able to make the last second shift to avoid the misdrop. Tetris ready now. Hebo-Mai is going to knock down a Tetris. 167 to 129. Now Hebo-Mai trying to burn, or not trying to burn down, but trying to open up ability to score for Tetrises. Hebo-Mai now Tetris ready, holding out for the right pieces. Starting to get up a little bit high. Is going to burn down for a conservative triple. Hebo-Mai now running into kind of a little bit of a danger zone here. Starting to get up a little bit high, and he's trailing on points. Oh no, Hebo-Mai's in trouble. He needs the long bar now. Covers up the well. Can he get a piece over to the left? He needs to get both pieces over to the right and to the left, and he cannot. Hebo-Mai tops out at 177. Asunaro has just forced a decider between him and Hebo-Mai. Now we're waiting on these players to start, and then we'll get Game 5 underway. And here we go. We got our level 15 start from Hebo-Mai. We got our level 15 start from Asunaro. This is the decider to see who is your third place winner out of both of these players. Losing up against Corion and SQR respectively. Now decides who. Ooh, Simo Tetris for the first Tetris. However, Hebo-Mai is going to knock down another Tetris and was in the lead because of pushdown points. After this, we'll be seeing Corion versus SQR, which is definitely a match with some pretty big implications. SQR, I believe, is a Daz player, a phenomenal one at that. Saw his quick taps in some of his games, able to survive some situations where you think he would not be able to just using standard Daz. Hebo-Mai looks like he is maintaining just a 1 Tetris lead. However, is almost 8 lines ahead. And now we're back at a tie game. 60,000 to 61,000. Hebo-Mai knocks down another Tetris. Asunaro gets Tetris ready and knocks down a Tetris as well. 80,000, 80,000 separated by 500 points. Now Hebo-Mai trying. Ooh, nice flat eye burn right there by Hebo-Mai. Looking for any kind of piece to burn this down with. And he's Tetris ready, and interesting placement. Not sure if that was a misdrop, but it did work out fine. He's going to set up for a Tetris. Nice delay burn. Actually, very nice. Opens up the well and knocks down a Tetris, extending his lead to 21,000. Asunaro opens up the well just as soon as the long bar comes. That's going to be a boom Tetris for Asunaro. 120,000 to 121. Definitely what you like to see here. Hebo-Mai is going to burn down a double, knock down another Tetris. 142,000 to 120,000. Maintaining a 1 Tetris lead. However, still 6 lines in the lead as he is pushing down out of the 2. That's going to be a Tetris for Asunaro, tying the game back up, and another Tetris for Asunaro, taking the lead. 161 to 143. Hebo-Mai is getting dangerously high, but does get the long bar and just gets it over. Looks like he had a partial dash charge there, and that could have easily gotten dangerous. 163 to 161. And boom, that's going to be another Tetris for Hebo-Mai. 183, but boom, that's a Tetris for Asunaro. 181. This is what you want to decide a very close match. That's going to be boom, Tetris for Hebo-Mai. 200,000. Like seeing very high efficient plays by both players. And the stacking is just purely beautiful. Asunaro knocks down another Tetris. 2,000 in differential as of right now. And Asunaro knocks down another Tetris, taking the lead. But Hebo-Mai takes it right back with that Tetris. Just about a 3,000 point differential. Hebo-Mai, Tetris ready, is going to knock down another Tetris. 242. Unable to utilize that long bar. Asunaro has to burn one more piece to get Tetris ready, but they're ready for this next long bar when it comes. If it does come. Oh, now just a little bit longer. And Asunaro actually running into a small drought, but finally gets the long bar. It's going to be a Tetris 242 to 263. That's going to be another Tetris 261 to 263. Catching up. And after this next Tetris, they'll be even on lines. Well, not anymore. Hebo-Mai knocks down Tetris 282,000. And we're just about halfway through the level 15 speed. And we'll be seeing a little bit of level 18 speed. And then we finally get to level 19. Looks like whoever is more efficient out of this battle between these players is going to be able to take the game. Asunaro knocks down another Tetris. So does Hebo-Mai. 321 to 384. Hebo-Mai looks like he's just going to go and burn a triple. I'm going to continue to build up from this. Might go for row 2. Might not. It seems like each time he sets himself up for potential to go for row 2, he just burns it out. Hebo-Mai holding out for right pieces. Needs another long bar or something to help him burn this out. It's going to burn out 3 lines, just what he needed. But he's 10 lines away, or 8 lines away from transition. Makes a T-piece adjustment. That's going to be, boom, Tetris for Hebo-Mai. 348. Asunaro at 307. 14 lines left. Burns a single, and that's going to be a boom Tetris for Asunaro. Trailing by a Tetris now. Tetris ready. But Hebo-Mai with a couple of fatal hangs is going to top out 348. And with that Tetris, Asunaro goes to 346. Just needs to burn a triple. But that Tetris is going to do it. And Asunaro takes game 5, performing the reverse sweep. Meaning that, ladies and gentlemen, we now get to go to your main event of tonight. Corian versus SQR. We're about to go into Corian versus SQR for your finals.